buying a property in Nigeria. And that takes us to the topic for today. Today is series 20, and we have statutory fees versus service fees in Nigeria. This is what every real estate buyer must know. So I advise you, if you're a real estate buyer, you've bought into real estate, you're about to get. This video is definitely going to educate you on these two things. Now, we're going to dig deep into the first one, which is the statutory fees. Statutory fees is that fees that is mandatory. That payment is mandatory because it's required to process your documentation and other fees that might be attached to you getting a land. Now, statutory fees goes beyond you paying for your survey, paying for your deed, but it also extends to developmental fees. Sometimes for statutory fees, you might need to even pay for some stamps right in Lagos, honestly. So these are fees that are important anytime you want to get a particular property. Please take note. So when you hear that they say statutory fees, I beg you, don't kick against it. At least I've sold properties to thousands of clients, and I can tell you that over 800 will complain to me, and why these extra fees? So I'm going to explain deeper into why these extra fees, because if you don't have documents to your cars, for example, and you just bought the new car, you don't have the proper documents, no plate number, and you keep driving that car about. If that car gets snatched or something happens, you know you have actually lost that car. It's going to be difficult for you to find that car. True or false? True. So drop comments at the comment section box if you think what I'm saying is making so much sense. Remember to hit the like button. And you know, we've started this series from series 1 to series 20, and we are going on our 30-day series. Come on, I really tried on this series because even if it's midnight, I have chance. I'll make sure I come to drop videos because it's very important that I keep to everyday posts. Now, let's talk about, we are done with the statutory fees. Now, let's talk about the service fee. So we're trying to compare these both so that you can also understand what it entails. So service fee are actually payments that you make for services provided by professionals involved in your transaction of buying a property. So if you're planning to buy a property or you've already bought a property and there are some parties involved, you're going to pay for these services. They are not free. They're not free. Now, one of the things you must know is that agent's fee is always applied. Sometimes, if you're buying the property from a company, it might not apply, like some of these big developers. But if you are not, it may apply. And then we have surveyor fees if you are going to be working with a surveyor, if you are working with an maybe administrative charges can also be included. And then there's another service fee that you might not know, okay, which I'm gonna talk about. Like if you get a house in an estate, they will require you to pay for services. Okay, so when you hear things like this about statutory fees, service fees, please get used to them, get familiarized with it. Even I pay statutory fees in my estate that I built houses. I pay statutory fees. So these things, I pay a service fee, So when you hear of service fee, please note all of this and know the difference. So when you know the difference, what will you then do? You budget for this. Sometimes some people can stay for 2 years, 3 years without doing document of their property. Why? Why would you wait that long? What's the problem? Because prices of this documentation in Lagos, as I speak with you, are shoot up. So you have to learn to always do things. Even if you are going to pay for your document, at least 6 months, 1 year should be enough for you to plan and then pay for your document. Because documentation of a property is important. Then when we talk about legal security of the properties in terms of paying for all these charges, you even feel like, yes, you own something, you know. Yes, I think I have some document of my property. I think this document is very, very vital, and I have it right now. So honestly, you need to start creating that environment for yourself. So if you have properties in different places and you don't have the complete document, you haven't started yet. You need to get a document. You need to do that. So please, if you are our client and you haven't, hurry. 30-day series have made me to send almost, this is more like an 8 reminder to remind every of our clients to get their documents. Now, let's talk about these fees. Are they negotiable? Some could be negotiable, some are not negotiable. Some in the sense that when you are making a survey, there's a fixed amount of survey from the government office. Honestly, you might not get any discount. There's 99% sure. If the survey is coming from the government office, you won't get any discount, because nobody is going to give anybody discount from the government office. They are even going to collect extra. Okay? For example, if survey is actually 400K for Ibejileki, and then you go to their office, you are going to pay at least 420 or 450, because there are some people that will not even let you move unless you tip them. It's always like that. So if you are not in Nigeria, you live in diaspora, so they won't want you to reduce anything on some documents. Service fee. Some service fee are fixed. Some service fee are fixed. Honestly, you might not want to hear the truth. Some service fee are fixed. But the good thing is you need to learn to discuss this from the beginning of your transaction so that you'll be aware on what to do. Why some service fee can be negotiated? Yes, it can. I can't lie to you about that. Some service fees can be negotiated. And if you need more clarification about this, you can send, a DM to our phone number on WhatsApp, +234-81-223-45752. Honestly, we'll get across to you everything that you need to know about service fee and statutory fees. Okay? So if you have further questions on today's topic, do not forget to drop them at the comment section box. And remember, we have full videos on our playlist 30-day series from day 1 to day 20 is posted right there, so you go and watch it. And remember to drop your comments, remember to like, remember to share, because I'm sure this video is going to help somebody out there. And we have short clips on our Instagram, so if you're interested, go there right now, and then you will thank me later. Yeah. So you have a blessed day. Take care, people. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Okay.